I'm Captain Yule, otherwise known as Dan Stafford. But this time of year, I'm Captain Yule because I want everyone to have a cool Yule. So, this channel is going to be about recording memories, memorable Yule season stories. That's what we're looking for here. And it doesn't have to be like Christmas, always sweet and Hallmark and, that kind of super magical, gentle, sweet stuff. Well, not all Yule seasons are like that, are they? But what we're looking for is memorable. Could be sweet, magical, could be funny, could be a little bit blue, uh, could be just very interesting, but something about the Yuletide season that you remember that stuck with you. So in my case, I do have one that's sweet and magical, and I want to go ahead and share this one with you. When I first met my then to be wife, we met a little bit after Thanksgiving and a little bit before Christmas. And we went on a couple of dates. First time was just a coffee date, but the next time was really fun. We went to a river walk. This was in Illinois, and that time of year there was light snow, uh, just a little bit of snow on the ground, enough to make everything white. We went and drove by a really fantastically decorated house that was all done up for Christmas. And then the two of us went and walked along this river walk. And the river walk has a lot of cool features. There was like a stone amphitheater with bleachers and seats, and there was a little bit of a labyrinth there in the amphitheater. It was like a half circle and long limestone and concrete winding walkway along the river, and everything's snowy and pretty, and we're all dressed up in our winter outfits, you know, and it was just very, very, very romantic and magical. And we had our second kiss on that labyrinth there in the amphitheater after seeing the Christmas house. And that was about when I really started to believe things could go right here. We went to a little coffee shop and saw someone playing acoustic guitar nearby. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful evening. Now, there's other Christmases, Yuletide seasons, where we had issues like weren't sure if we were going to have enough money for a Christmas tree when I was younger. And other ones where we had family battles, and other ones even better yet when we were young, and you know there were special treats and those kind of things. My grandparents' house. I remember when I was really young, chestnuts being roasted on a fire in a fireplace at some place we visited for Christmas. And I only got to experience that a couple of times before some kind of disease, I think, took out most of the chestnuts in the country, chestnut trees. So that was interesting, and it was very tasty for that matter. But there were other special holiday treats that I really liked. And then there were the holidays where I was stuck watching football, and I'm not a football kind of person. I'm way more like, give me a good book. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. So the Captain Yule hat is a little bit of a work in progress. It's mostly done, but not quite all the way done. I'm working on it, but it's fun. But reach out. I'm looking for good Yuletide stories that people want to share. And like I said, it can be whatever it is as long as it's something memorable. So think on it and get in touch. Hit me up in the comments here if you want to do and try and do this. Also, you can email me at captain.yuletube@gmail.com. I believe it is. I'll have to double check that email address. I'll put it in the description of the video, the correct email address. But you can email me there, and we'll see if we can get some wonderful stories going around the web. And meanwhile, have a cool Yule and stay warm out there. All right.